Good morning, Gills fans, and welcome back to Gills in the Blood TV for another episode, another match day live. Going over to Essex today, the land of Towie and White Sox, blonde hair and big quiffs. Myself and Stocky, no Boz still unfortunately. We're away to Southend, being dropped over to a meeting point with Stocky and then heading up to Roots Hall. Also picking up James en route today. Apologies, no match preview this week. Haven't had time, obviously, with the game being on Thursday night, home to MK Dons. So just a little quick preview now. Just had a look at the relative form of both sides. Southend very good at home recently, have taken 13 points from their last 18 at Roots Hall, so that would point to the fact that it's going to be quite a tricky afternoon. But they've only won one of their last 6 in League One, home and away. Same as us, exactly the same. We've only won one of the last 6, and we have dropped off in general. We've only taken 7 points from the last 18 on the road, so makes for a pretty even game. They're probably just favourites, I suppose, if you're looking at the stats and the bookmakers. But we have a good record over there. I think in the last 3 visits, obviously last season we went there twice. We beat them 3-1 in the league and 3-1 in the League Cup within a matter of days. And I think the season before that, under Justin Edinburgh, Luke Norris scored in a 1-1 draw. So we've not lost there for a few seasons now. And I think in all competitions, home and away, we're unbeaten against this lot in 7. So evens itself up, pretty evenly matched contest. We're pretty close in the league. Off over now to meet Stocky, like I say. Then we'll have a chat with him and we'll start doing some match predictions. Now in the car with Stocky on the M2 en route to pick up James. And what do you think today? Early thoughts, mate? Obviously we've got no team news or anything yet.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous today, to be honest. I think we might struggle. Bearing how we played on Thursday night against MK Dons, Southend banging form at the moment.
Yeah, I think a month ago I'd have been really confident.
Yeah, I mean we've just hit a patch where we are. Look, our form's kind of what we are at the moment, a mid-table team.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's sort of a form of a side that's about 13th, 14th in the league.
I mean, everyone would have been happy a few months ago if that's where we finished the end of the season. I think we finished there or thereabouts around 13th, 14th.
Oh, of course, yeah. I think, like you've just said, how many times have we said it on videos? If we'd been offered just below mid-table when Steve Lovell took over, we'd have bitten arms off, wouldn't we? So maybe we all did get a little carried away with
exactly.
the talk of the top 6.
I think the playoffs was.
It was always a possibility rather than a probability, weren't it? But it was just nice to be talking. I think that's why everyone did, because it was just nice to be talking about something other than a relegation battle.
And now just got to pick up that probably one more win and do it for us, won't it? And then just see out the season, try a few things out in preparation for next season, and just have a bit of a comfortable.
Yeah, that's what I suggested the other day on Facebook. I said if we win today, even a draw today, that gives us 50. You'd imagine we can find one more win somewhere.
I'd take a draw, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I'd take a point, to be fair. They're in, like you say, they've picked up. I looked at their form. I've just done it on the thing, and their form at Roots Hall is really good. I think they've won 4 of the last 6 or something. Yeah,
Rotherham, didn't they?
Yeah, they've beaten. I think they've beaten Scunthorpe and someone else right up there in that time as well. But they got thumped on Friday, didn't they? Plymouth 4-0.
Yeah, they said on the Football League show, whatever it's called now, I think Powell's only lost 2 of the 11 he's been in charge of. So
yeah, he's done really well. He's done what you expect a new gaffer in. He's gone in and made them hard to beat, and then you start trying to do the other bits, don't you? Which is what Lovell did for us. We had that little sort of interim period where Peter Taylor tried to make us really hard to beat, and we didn't play strikers. But no, like you've said, if we'd been offered this position going into the final month of the season back in April, we'd have been absolutely spot on. Right, we're just about to collect James anyway, so we'll get some more footage in a little while, Gills fans. Right, we've just picked up James. Morning, mate. How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Good. First appearance on a match day live. What are we thinking today in terms of team selection?
I think Wilkinson will get dropped today.
Think or hope?
He hasn't looked up for it after the Pompey game. He hasn't got much support from the last couple of games either, though.
That's what I'd say in his defence. Unfortunately, I mentioned the other day that he's played and watched Josh Parker and Tom Eaves play as a partnership all season. They banged him in, and then he's actually earned a start, and we've played just him up front. And I thought Thursday night he had no one within about 30 yards from him every time he got the ball in a decent area.
Isolated, I thought.
Yeah,
when he did have the ball, he looked as if he wanted to challenge for it, but he just didn't have to support up there with him.
But he still seems to do a little bit more when he comes on, for some reason.
Yeah, and he's our top scorer, and he's a top scorer for a reason. But I still wasn't sure with him on. He don't look quite right. But we can't keep saying about. I don't agree with this thing that we weren't playing him because of potentially him getting a ban.
Just the risk you take in football.
So yeah, because he's not playing his natural game then, and it costs us. So that's out of the way now. So now it's based on form and what Steve Lovell thinks is best in terms of 90 minutes of football. But would you stick with a back four?
Yeah, I think I would stick with back.
Because they've been pretty solid, haven't they, to be fair? So what are we going? Holy in goal, O'Neill, Zach, Max, and Connor Ogilvie at left back.
I've been tempted to have Garmston personally. I thought Ogilvie was quite poor the other night.
I'm tempted to go the same because it might be someone like McGlashan out there as well, who's out and out quick, and Garmston can match him in a foot race. All right, so we'll go Garmston at left back.
Garmston left back hard first.
Then what are we going for? 4-2 or 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3 variations?
It's a difficult one. The one for me, if Lee Martin's back, what happens to Naseri? Because I thought he played really well the other night.
See, I might have come up with a plan if we're going to go 4-2-3-1 here.
Go for it.
So we're going to pick 2 sitting midfielders.
You've got to say that's probably...
So it's going to be Byrne and Hess, because Riley's only just coming back from injury if available. Although I'm not sure he is. I don't think he is actually. I'm sure I read this morning. So Byrne and Hess sitting.
Yeah.
Waggy from the right.
Yeah, I thought he was another one that played well the other night. Probably shouldn't have got taken off the market.
Nazari played though.
Nazari from the left.
He played well the other night.
Martin in behind. Could we do that? I know that Naseri's come out before and said he plays anywhere across the midfield three.
I think they'll drop Hess and put Nazari in, just to give a little bit more.
Yeah, someone said that the other day, I think on your Facebook page, but I think that's a bit...
Naseri is an out-and-out central midfielder,
yeah,
like we used to do with Sean Clare. That'd be my concern. Not sure, that'd be the risk.
Again, you've got pace there. If you have someone like Nazari, he seems to be a lot quicker than Hess.
Yeah, that's why my reasoning would be the same thing, but that's why I'd play him from the side to help out Garmston rather than in the middle. It's tricky, isn't it? But it's good that we've got options. So
yeah, and then, like we said earlier on, it's about looking forward to next season as well and trying out different things. I mean, I know we want that win.
Yeah, this was the other thing I was thinking of, but we're not over the line yet. But if we was, I'd be inclined to play Frank Musa today. And also, he's playing against another former club, so he'd be up for it, wouldn't he? Would also almost want to prove a point. So could you play maybe him and one as a sitting pair?
Yeah, potentially. Yeah, I thought we went to the Maidstone game, didn't we? Musa looked the most promising of the
at the time. We thought he was good. Him and Murphy. Yeah, Naseri we didn't see enough of, but yeah. So there's plenty of options.
Still important at the moment because we haven't got those.
That's it. Yeah, until we get another couple of points, I think we still got to go with as strong as we can. But at the same time, they've only played 3 days ago, and we weren't great, were we?
No.
Well, we've had a think about it, Gills fans, and bottom line is we can't pick a team, so we'll wait till the team news comes out and we'll let you know what's going on a bit later.
A profile of Harry Warren and loads more. We'll pick up a copy from the sellers around the ground and pitch side very, very shortly. Our mascots today, there's lots of them, and they're warming up pitch side. Ethan, Max, Connor, and then we've got the Lee Ramblers FC, and they're named Alfie, Zevia, George, Hugo, Owen.
I've just sat down at Roots Hall now, we're just reacting to team news. 2 changes today. Tommy's comes in for Connor Wilkinson and Navi Nazari after his performance on Thursday back on the bench. Lee Martin back in. I can understand getting your captain back in.
Yeah, I think it's hard.
On Nazari. And what do we make of the Tommy swap?
Again, I would have kept Wilkinson in personally, just Eve seems a bit off the ball at the moment, but hopefully Eve's going to prove us wrong today.
Now it looks like to me like we've only dropped him because, or rested him because of this booking thing. But, which is just wrong for me. If we'd done that then we're silly. I think we should have been playing him. It's tricky today because we're away. If we was at home I'd have played both of them. But apart from that it looks alright, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm quite happy with the team other than that. Yeah. Parker's still injured, isn't he? So
yeah, we've just had a little chat with a certain Bradley Garmston's father, who sat about 3 seats away from us and has just informed us that Josh Parker was out of the 5 strain. Oh, we've got to do it. Score predictions. James, go first.
2-1. We always seem to let a goal in, but I think we'll
The
get
goal scorers.
Eves for 2.
He's going to get both. Right, Stocky.
I'm going to go 1-1.
Yeah, I said 1-1 as well.
Help out earlier.
Yeah.
And I'll happily take a point.
Yeah, I'll take points. Gets us to 50.
And Lee Martin will get
I will go. Scott Wagstaff today. So there we go. So we're not going to get beat if we're correct. Fingers crossed. And we will bring you more footage as the game gets underway.
So ladies and gentlemen, a couple of nice surprises coming up to before the game today.
from the first corner, because you said after the first corner,
Turner had a free run at it.
Turner has a free run and we get lucky, it's our player. Another corner comes in, exactly the same things happens, and he's in the bottom corner.
Was his man this time.
Why is Ogilvy picking him up? He's small, it should be Zakwani or Ayman doing it, but it's awful from our point of view, isn't it? Too easy, yeah, that's probably the bottom line, we're 1-0 down. I don't know what to say. We've been rough. We ain't started at all, have we? We're 2-0 down. It's another easy goal.
5 minutes, we started up all right.
Yep.
But since the goal, well, even before the goal, the defending was atrocious.
Suspect at best, yeah.
And that second goal, it was all over the place.
So an easy ball down.
pulled off a decent save, to be fair.
And then we've just let Theo Robinson slap the rebound in.
It rebounded. So there's two Southend players there. Nobody else but you. Just a tapping.
We'll just ball watch. We're 2-0 down inside 10 minutes. We've got loads to do now. This is a long way back even from now. Michael Kitely header. They get in far too easily down the outside again. The ball gets stood up. Ball comes crashing back off the post, and Michael Kitely heads it in from what, all of about half a yard.
Yeah,
We don't react to it coming off the bar again. We've been an absolute abomination. This is as bad as it was under Adrian Pennant. We look rushed. We look like we've never played together. It's simply
Robinson's
been
pace is
shocking.
us.
And I think the game's gone already.
Yeah, no,
it's done after 20 minutes, unfortunately.
No way back
done.
after this.
Absolutely done.
Yeah,
I agree.
25 minutes gone, is it? And we've made a change, we've taken off, excuse me, one corner and bought on another. So is there a change of system?
I think there has to be. I totally agree with that change. It needed to be done. I'm not going to say it changed the result or it get us back into it. But
are we saying, I don't think we're saying all 3 goals of Conor Ogilvy's fault either,
no,
because that would be very harsh, but we had to make a change because we're 3-0 down.
Yeah, and also the fact they're playing the balls into a channel with pace. We're struggling as it is. Ogilvy's not the quickest, Garmston's a lot quicker, so it made sense to take him off.
So I think we've gone 4-4-2, haven't we? It looks like Garmston's gone to left back and Wilkinson's gone right up top, so it's just Martin, Hesse and Wagstaff as a flat 4, yeah? So, but we need a goal soon. Tommy's in the box, won the first header, he's done well. Wilkinson
bouncing around, gone!
Oh, it's been cleared. Burns keeping it alive. It's got to be good delivery. It's got to be good delivery. It's hit the first man again. They're going to break again. Oi! Free kick, late foul on Max Amar, still 3-0 down. So, to sum us up, their keeper's just taken a drop kick. It's travelled 70 yards. Max Amar's backpedaling, tries to enter it, and he's nearly lobbed Thomas Only. He's had to flick it over for a corner, which so far we've not been very good at defending. So this could be 4-0, but we have been horrible.
They don't need any help, do they?
No, they don't.
No, we're trying to, yeah, I know. We've helped them enough in the first half hour already. Corner's coming in there by Kitely. It's disappeared because this stand's disgusting. Michael Turner's won it again, but we managed to clear it. And they turned it to us and knocked it out. Still 3-0.
Fucking joke. Corner again. Free header. Absolutely.
4-0. I'm not, you two can talk about that because I might swear.
It's a free header.
Free header.
Yet again.
That man, yet again, Stephen McLaughlin, always scores against us, and that was the only thing missing from their performance so far. The fact he hadn't scored.
There was no one within 10 yards of him in the box from the corner, is it? And we all look at each other and just pass responsibility again. This has been one of the worst, most abject things I've seen from Gillingham in years.
This is one of the worst performances I've seen from Gills.
Yeah.
They look capable of scoring every time.
Yeah,
Holy
this could be 6 or 7 if we're not careful. Holy's made 2 really good saves, otherwise it could be 6.
Yeah. We've got a free kick on the left-hand side now. It just looks terrible. We just need half-time, regroup, try not to embarrass ourselves second half and try and come up with it with a little bit of pride. These players at the moment are offering absolutely nothing other than Holy, in my opinion.
No, you're spot on.
Let's have it.
Just to sum up our evening, afternoon a little bit more, we finally put a good ball in the box from Bradley Garmston. Tommy's rises at the far post and heads it in, and the linesman's flag's ruined it. So it's still 4-0, minute till half time. Just when we thought this hell of a day couldn't get any worse. Lee Martin's decided to launch into a 2-foot tackle in the corner with nothing to play for, and he's been given a straight red card.
A minute to go, we're 4-0 down, the player's going nowhere.
Half-time whistle's just gone.
In, 2-footed tackle, needless, senseless, stupid from the captain.
And not the act of a captain, yeah. Speechless, I don't know what else to say. This has been the worst 45 minutes I can remember for years. We said during the game, under Adrian Pennant, you half expected rubbish like this. Under Steve Lovell, I did not see this coming at all. This has been an absolute abomination of I'm not even going to call it a performance because we haven't turned up. It's been absolutely shocking from start to finish. We're 4-0 down and down to 10 men. Gills had just had a free kick wide on the right, and Bradley Garmston swung in a delicious cross, and we finally put one in the back of the net. Sorry, second time we put one in the back of the net. Second time the flag's ruined it, so it's still 4-0.
Please welcome number 44, Josh Wright.
There's only one Josh Wright. One Josh Wright. There's only one Josh Wright.
Already the players going to come over.
And the away days at Blackburn Road is on the 7th of April and Oxford United on the 14th of April.
Got back to the car, having left the ground, finished 4-0, second half, non-event, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Tends to happen quite a lot in football, don't it? If a team race into like a 3-4 goal lead at half time, they tend to ease off in the second half and it just peters out really.
They played in second gear, didn't they?
Yeah, they were getting 10 minutes as well, weren't they? Just kicking it around.
Training exercise, just keep ball, wasn't it? That's what it felt like.
That's all it was.
We've just had another look at the red card, we've seen it online. I don't change my mind at all, it's a straight red.
Nailed on red
Someone
card.
said that they thought he slipped. He ain't slipped, he's trying to do the bloke, which is, for me, is a little bit weird because, like you've just said, Stocky, he's had a massive injury that he's come back from. And for me, it's just mindless and it's thuggery. It's stupidity of the highest order. I can't work it out. You can't defend it.
No, I don't understand. You know, he misses 4 games now because there's a red card against Wimbledon earlier in October.
Which was a similar challenge, over the ball, over the top, excessive
So
force.
he's going to be the skipper of this club, and that's 7 games he's missed through suspension.
For daft things as well,
For
that you can't defend him for either of them. That's the sad thing about it. Because the other frustration is he's generally been very good since Steve Lovell took over.
Yeah, he's been good the last few games, and it's a shame that we missed him because we did seem to miss him when he was going through that patch of illness and injury.
Yep. Missed Josh Parker as well, another one who weren't available today, 5 strain. We just seem to lack a bit of pace, which Josh Parker provides.
I think that was the massive difference as well with their strikers and our striker. Whenever we played a decent through ball,
we looked
I know
pedestrian,
it's
didn't
very
we?
rare. Like Tommy's is quite slow to get onto it, whereas they had the pace of Cox and Robinson, and they tore us apart.
Tightly from the side as well.
Yeah, exactly.
McLaughlin's no slouch. Yeah, Eves is better getting into feet, isn't he?
They
Yeah.
didn't deserve to get to, wasn't there?
Yeah, that was the biggest thing for me. There was one with Luke O'Neill first half, and he just sort of half-heartedly trotted towards the touchline and nearly got caught and managed to shovel it out for a throw. But I guess we just have to put it down to one of them days and just hope that it's an horrendous blip.
Yeah,
Nothing
just
more
gonna
than that.
have
But
to move on and hope that it don't ball over to the next few games because we just need that next win now.
yeah, because if we go and beat
Let's get it as soon as
Doncaster,
possible.
then we're safe, and then the last 6 games are a free swing, and we can maybe have a look at those that have not got so many minutes. But we don't want to go out to the last 2 or 3, do we? Because you think if we lose at home to Doncaster, then lose at home to Blackburn, that'd be 6 out of 7 that we'd have lost, and suddenly we could be down to only just a few points from the other way again.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say it yet. I still don't think we will go down, but that is the way we're looking now, unfortunately. And this is the first time that Steve Lovell's got some real questions to answer, because we've lost 4 of the last 5. And after that today, he can't dress that up, surely. He cannot come out and dress that up as anything other than an absolute shocker.
Positives. You might have a few.
Holy and Nasseri for me.
Nasseri, yeah. He looked
That's
good.
it.
I thought Garmston improved second half. I mean, he didn't really have anyone in front of him second half, so he had to do the work of 2 people effectively.
Yeah,
So I
you're
think
right,
you
yeah.
could give him
And
a shout,
Zakwani was
Zakwani
decent.
improved, but
Again,
the
it comes
damage
back
was
to
done.
Southend playing in second gear as well,
Yeah.
doesn't it? So,
yeah, it's a lot easier to, you know, look a bit better in the second half when you've had such a poor first half.
yeah, well, it exactly weren't hard to improve on what we'd seen
No,
first
exactly.
half. So, there's not a lot else more to say. I don't really want to talk about it, to be quite honest. It was one of the worst away days I've done.
Yeah, it's probably the worst one for me.
And as we've said, let's just hope that it was merely a massive blip and that we get back to seeing the Gillingham that we've come to expect over the last few months next week at home to Doncaster. Anyway, Gills fans, as always, thanks for watching. Please keep subscribing, retweeting, doing all the usual. You can comment in the box below if you want to, or on Twitter or on Facebook. Cheers to James for coming on today. Thank you, mate. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
You know what I mean.
I know.
And until next time, up the Gills.